I kid the Chinese because I was recently in China, not Chinatown. I was actually in China searching for investments. Dave Chappelle is trying to diversify his career because I've learned how flimsy shit can be. And I did make an investment. I bought a house just outside of Shanghai, ladies and gentlemen, $450,000 American dollars. It is a 18-room mansion. Thank you. It's made entirely out of Legos. Everyone just relax. It's Chinese building material. Live in a house of poisonous toys. As a matter of fact, I got the building parts from a Chinese toy store. It's communist. It's called Toys for All of Us. All right, I made that part up. But when I was in China, I had a chance to see the Great Wall, and I know that there are a lot of Chinese American audience members, and I want to say congratulations to you. It's a fucking phenomenal wall. It's probably the greatest wall I have ever seen. It's amazing. I didn't know that Chinese people in ancient China had Mexicans. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, I did just say that. But don't misunderstand me. Because I would never take that accomplishment away from the Chinese. I know the Chinese built the Great Wall of China to keep Mexicans out of China, which is a very advanced idea that America didn't think to do till 2003. I wonder how that wall is coming. Okay, I say things like this, but you guys understand I'm joking. Which is a good thing. And one time that I was doing a show, this is some real Bay Area shit. I was doing a show, and there was a couple in the audience. The wife was obviously Asian. And the husband, his lineage was more mysterious. He could have been from Mexico, or maybe he was from Bangladesh. I didn't know where this guy was from. Now, I'm a tactful person sometimes, but in this particular instance, I wasn't tactful. I actually asked him. I said, so hey, where are you guys from anyway? And the wife was offended. Maybe rightfully so. She looks at me and she goes, well, I am from Berkeley. If you are asking my ethnicity, I am Chinese. And the husband says, he's like, I'm Mexican, bro. Okay, and then I'm just joking around. Now, it's not the best joke, because all I could think of was the second. I said, oh, wow. I said, man, you guys are going to give birth to the hardest working baby that's ever lived. I guess. Like, obviously, I'm joking. That is obviously a joke, right? Everybody knows that babies don't work in America. Folks, I'm just trying these jokes out. I'm writing jokes for the Republican Party. I'm just joking around again. I'm not even political.
Oh my God.
So I don't know if you guys heard about it. I had a little nasty spill in a show in Miami a couple weeks ago. Yeah, it was terrible. Fucking terrible. And I was heckled by all Native Americans. And the people were camera phoning me, so I had like a Kramer moment. It was really fucked up. Yeah, if such thing was possible for a black comedian, that actually happened to me. I had a Kramer moment. And I have mixed feelings about what happened to Kramer. I don't want to bring that up again, because, you know, I'm a black dude, so obviously I was fucking furious when Kramer said what he said. But I'm also a comedian. The comedian in me was just like, whew, this nigga's having a tough set. Hang in there, Kramer. Don't let him break you. You know, I can relate to that. Everyone has a bad show. I had one a couple weeks ago. It's just part of my business. We all have bad shows. But rarely do you have a show that's so bad that you have to meet with Jesse Jackson within a week afterwards. That's a really bad show. It's the worst show since Siegfried and Roy got mauled by their own tiger. And in a way, isn't tiger show? You don't go thinking that the guy's gonna be safe with tigers. You go thinking in the back of your mind, this motherfucker might get bit. And I'd like to see that for $35. Very rarely do you see a hilarious tiger mauling. Of course, in one career, you might see one person get mauled by a tiger and be able to make a joke about that, which it isn't funny. My lifetime, there's been two. There was one at the zoo in San Francisco. Which is why San Francisco is such a weird city. This is the only city that person will get mauled by a tiger at the zoo, which is fucking horrific. And the entire city blames the victim. He was teasing that tiger. So the fuck what? The tiger is not supposed to jump out of this hole under any circumstances. They shouldn't, has to be one of the worst mismanagement stories I've ever heard at any zoo. You shouldn't expect to be killed by an animal, no matter what kind of funny faces or popcorn and shit they were throwing at him. The tiger fucking killed two people. I watched the whole thing in the news. They were like, well, the San Francisco police were called, which is another crazy thing. I just can't imagine calling the police. Hello, this is Tiger, help! And they said that the police said that they fired a warning shot. Just kill that motherfucker. He's bad. This tiger is bad. This tiger's not rehearsing. The news said that the tiger chased one of his victims 300 yards. God damn. 300 yards. That's 3 football fields. You know how fast you have to run to outrun a tiger for 300 yards? That is fucking amazing. He probably woke up in the hospital with an NFL recruiter standing over his bed. You did good, son. Damn good. I know this is a bad time, but I'm with the Cincinnati Bengals. And you have the right stuff. That's what he wants to hear.